Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I am going to be using this Dear Lizzie Happy Place paper pack from 2015. It looks pretty new to me. I don't know if I've used any of these papers other than just to take out the cut apart sheets and cut those up. So that reminds me I need to go get my composition notebook that has all of these fussy cut pieces. I already picked out some papers. So this is going to be my background, and then since it's a couple of birthday pictures, I figured what I would do is take these I'm not gonna cover his partial face because it's somebody that they know. These are pictures of one of the trips that my niece had. This is her partner, and and then since it is a birthday party or a birthday celebration, I wanted to put these balloons, and I kind of wanted to rip it this way so that it kind of covers like some of the page, like a very big arch like that, and then maybe mat it with this, but I'm not too sure yet. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna do. I really like the bird, which is funny, but other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on fast forward, and then we'll see what happens. All right, here are some of the embellishments that I picked out beforehand. I went around my room, well, not my whole room, but I went around in my baskets and I picked out stuff that I thought would coordinate with this. I don't end up using the tassels or anything, and you'll see what I do end up using. I cut this up, and according to how I had envisioned and explained beforehand, and I also tore up some of the white core edging because it was really like a lot. It was a thick line and I didn't want it to be that much white. So here I am adhering the corners because that's what is going to be the in between the cut areas, the middle of the mint paper. Am I making sense? I hope so. Is going to be where the pictures are going to land and where most of the embellishment is going to be. I decided that I wanted to make it like the central focus or the main part of the scrapbook, and I wanted to make some sort of big distinction between the edges of the balloon paper and the dot paper, but I really didn't. So I just wanted to get it done. I really want to get these two layouts done that I have left to do for my niece's album, because then I get to mail it out and I can make more space in my room. So that's exciting, right? I've had these wish bingo cards and they say other things. I've had there's like a series of like 6 to 12 cards that I've had, and over the years I've used a couple. I've made a couple of birthday cards, but I just keep trying to find uses or places and opportunities where I can use them up. I marked the pages in my photograph. I marked the photograph areas with pencil so that I was able to put them back. I only decided to mat the first one, the larger one, because it's the one that looks the most, you can see his face, and that's why I used it. And it has a quote from it's a Snapchat picture that my niece sent me, and so that's the one that I wanted to have the main focus. I also matted that one because they're in the foreground of the picture. I'm pointing as if you're going to be able to see my finger. But in the foreground of the picture is a friend of theirs, and I didn't want to cut that one down. So one of them was going to be cut down because there was a lot of busy and empty space around the smaller photo that wasn't necessary. And since he has a lot of dark clothing and there was a lot of busyness around the photo, I decided to cut that down, especially with the papers being so bright and light. I don't mind not coordinating my photos to my paper, and I wanted to use it as a challenge anyway because I have all of these paper pads, and honestly I don't think I've used all of them. So it's kind of like a challenge. I love these papers. I don't want to hoard them. I want to use them up. And this scrapbooking for my family has given me a lot of incentive to use up my stuff, and it gives me the opportunity to just enjoy playing these. I kind of, even though I want them to look nice, and of course I do the same type of work on my nieces and sisters layouts as I do my own, I don't have that added pressure of like a page having to be perfect. I know they're going to love and cherish these pages just as, as much as I like my own. And so I'm really excited to use products, and then especially because then that means that I can bring in more fun stuff, and who doesn't love that? Because shopping is also part of the experience of this hobby. And so why would we deny ourselves happiness? Why? It doesn't make sense. So go forth and be happy. Make lots of pages. Here is my composition notebook. Sorry, guys. Let me not get all goofy. Too late. But here I was seeing that I found another camera that I found in my composition notebook, and I was going to trade places with it, but the size of it was competing with the cake piece that I had already pulled out, and also the balloon piece. I kind of wanted different sizes because it kind of has a dynamic. It makes the page more dynamic. It makes it feel like you're not looking at the same kind of stagnant, same size piece. And so it lends your eye to kind of hop around between the little things and the big things. At least that's what I think in my mind, or that's the process that goes through my head when I'm picking out embellishments. I wanted to continue the circular theme, I think, because of the fact that I have so many squares going down the middle and also on the bottom right left hand corner, that I wanted to soften the look up with things that were circular. And so I brought in more circles. I don't think I really needed them, but you know what? I was using stuff that was in my composition notebook, and so why not use it up? I thought it was fun, and I was having a lot of fun pulling stuff and arranging it on the layout. I layered a bunch of those rectangles. Some of them are cut apart pieces from pattern paper. The purpley one with the lines for journaling is actually a Project Life card, and there was a pattern paper of tickets, and so that's the ticket on the left hand side. The red circle is just a punch out, and those other circles as well, and the pink ones even, they're all just leftover pieces of scraps of pattern paper that I just cut into shapes, and I was able to use those up. So not a lot of paper gets thrown away, or I don't feel like it's a waste of money because I end up using it somehow or later on. And so that's why I love these composition notebooks. Most of them are cut aparts and ephemera, especially like these flower packs. Once I got into, I have Amy Tangerine and Dear Lizzie and Maggie Holmes in stuff, cut aparts, ephemera, and all that. I have those three designers in this notebook. And once I had finished the Dear Lizzie stuff, I didn't think I was going to be able to pull out from anywhere else. Well, I kept going, and I ended up getting those circles from Amy Tangerine, the party hat, and the cake. No, the cake was from Dear Lizzie. I lie. But anyway, I pulled out all of those things, the other embellishments from those other designers. So I really like that I don't, even though I can use the designers' collections, I'm really glad that I can also pull out from different designers and different papers, because it makes me happy, and you should do what makes you happy. One of my subscribers left a really cute quote, and I wish I would have read it because it really resonated. If it makes you happy, it's not wrong, or it's not wrong if it makes you happy, something like that, because I feel like sometimes I overdo it on my pages. I really wanted these birds, but it wasn't these birds that I wanted. I wanted that green bird in the beginning of the video that I had showed you guys. Friends, I forgot. And so when I came across this packet of ephemera, I remembered that that one had a bird, and so I went and looked for those. I really tried to make them work, but they kind of didn't seem like it was going to work, and so I left them out. If it would have been the green one, I think I would have left it because it would have matched the balloons on the top left-hand corner. And I added a bunch of sequins, and I kept most of the sequins, as I said, on that mint dotted paper with the polka dots, because I kind of wanted to have the focus on that middle section. The bottom left-hand corner, I added ephemera there and some journal and a journaling spot because I wanted to have my niece write something down, or if they had anything funny to say. And of course, at this moment, I really am excited about stamping on my layouts. Look at that. I stamped on a shiny surface. Can you believe that? And I didn't smear it. I mean, practice really, it really does show when I have practice. And I am running out of space, but I put down the title, and I used one of those alignment guides from We Are Memory Keepers. I made visual triangles using the balloons and using the stamping, and also something else, but that I was gonna mention, but now I can't remember. Oh, the black stickers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this process video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let me know what you liked about the layout. Anyway, leave a comment or just say hello. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.